Our love runs deep like a Chevy. If you fall, I'll fall with you, baby. Cause that's the way we like to do it. That's the way we like. I run around to open doors like a gentleman. Tell you, girl, every day you're my everything. Cause that's the way I like to do it. That's the way I like. Just a little West Coast and a bit of sun.
Is a vector quantity and its direction is the same as the direction of the velocity. P equal mv. P equal momentum when m is mass and v is velocity.
Since mu is the initial momentum of the object and mv is the final momentum of the object, the change of momentum can be calculated using the formula below. Change momentum equals final momentum minus initial momentum, or P equals mv minus mu.
When I'm cold, you're there like a sweater. Cause that's the way we like to do it.
Newton's second law of motion states that the rate of change of momentum of an object is distinctly proportional to the resultant force acting and has the same direction as the force. Newton's second law, when any force F acts on an object of mass m such that it has an acceleration of a, the three variables are related by the equation F equals ma. M is mass, kilogram. A is acceleration, mass per square second.
Impulse is a vector quantity. The net force acting on an object is equal to the rate of change of momentum. Impulse is F times T equal mv minus mu. F is force, T is time, m is mass, v is final velocity, u is initial velocity.
Collisions in one dimension is the horizontal collision. Both objects are aligned both before and after collision. In elastic collision, a hit with the loss of kinetic energy by switching to another energy shift and more and adjacent to example.
А что 740, 140?
Пісня така єврейська є, 740.
Окей.
Elastic collision, the collision of an object and the shape of the object does not change. Example, in elastic collisions, the characteristics of an inelastic collision are the total linear momentum of the colliding objects is always conserved. The total kinetic energy is not conserved. An inelastic collision is a collision in which momentum is conserved but kinetic energy is not. Elastic collisions, the characteristics of an elastic collision are the total linear momentum of the colliding objects is always conserved. The total kinetic energy is conserved. An elastic collision is a collision in which momentum and kinetic energy are conserved.
Our love runs deep like a Chevy. If you fall, I'll fall with you, baby. Cause that's the way we like to do it. That's the
Law of conservation of momentum. Consider two bodies of masses m1 and m2 colliding linearly with each other.
The principle of conservation of linear momentum states that the total momentum of closed system of corresponding objects remains constant if no external force acts on the system. Expression in physics, an explosion is any interaction that adds kinetic energy to the system. In an explosion, the momentum is conserved, but the kinetic energy in the system increases.
Law of conservation of momentum. The principle of conservation of linear momentum says that the total momentum of a closed system of colliding objects remains constant if no external force acts on a system.
Before an explosion, an object has zero momentum. After the explosion, the individual parts of the object have momentum and they travel in different directions. The weighted sum of the momentum of the parts gives the total momentum after explosion. However, since the momentum of an isolated system is conserved, the total momentum after explosion should be zero. Recoil occurs when object A pushes object B away, but move in the opposite direction at the same time. This can be seen in the game of bumper cars. For example, we also observe recoil when a gun is fired. Before the firing of the gun, the total momentum of the gun is and the bullet is zero. At the moment the gun is fired, the bullet exits the gun at high speed and carries a forward momentum to give the total momentum zero. The gun has backward recoil momentum. The recoil reduces the shooting accuracy. One way to reduce the recoil of a gun is to direction the escaping gas to the side.
Our love runs deep like a Chevy. If you fall, I'll fall with you, baby. Cause that's the way we like to do it. That's the way we like. I run around, open doors like a gentleman. Tell you, girl, every day you're my everything. Cause that's the way I like to do it. That's the way I like. Just a little West Coast and a bit of sunshine. Hair blowing in the wind, losing track of time. It's you and I. Just you and I. Whoa, whoa. No matter how far we go, I want the whole world to know I want you bad, and I won't have it any other way. No matter what the people say, I know that we'll never break. Cause our love was made in the USA. Reading my mind like a letter. When I'm cold, you're there like a sweater. Cause that's the way we like to do it. That's the way we like. Never ever let the world get the best of you. Every night we're apart, I'm still next to you. Cause that's the way we like to do it. That's the way we like. Touchdown on the East Coast, dinner in the sky, rise. Winter is the best time for